With the Winter Olympics here, I find it necessary to shed a bit of light on the mainstream media's attempt to villainize American pride and Caucasian citizens in general by talking about and revisiting the most bizarre story of the 2016 Olympics. Ryan Lochte breaking all the rules. And why we just need to be aware of the bias and wait for facts to come through when the coverage in South Korea inevitably swings way left. I'm Ben Davies, this is Pure Hollywood. Without question, this was the most talked about story in Rio. Kevin Van Valkenburg, a senior writer for ESPN the magazine, said, quote, "This is an example of white privilege, with the whole world watching. The media told us we should shun our Olympic champion because he represents the evil in America. America bad, Rio good, diversity is our strength." It's funny how the most sensational stories that agree with the left never get talked about or get new in-depth coverage when new information comes out. Will you ever hear about the Roy Moore accusations again? Will they ever revisit the motivations of the Las Vegas shooter? No, the narrative is already out there. Republicans are evil, guns are evil, everyone else shut up, diversity is our strength. A great example of this is the Ryan Lochte story. How many people out there knew that this year, this summer, the struggling, even corrupt legal courts in Brazil cleared American Ryan Lochte of any criminal wrongdoing? That's right. A group of American swimmers did something stupid, got drunk, peed on some grass. The security came up with a gun pointed at them, demanded money, and extorted them before they could leave. I mean, I'm frustrated just hearing that when the final court hearings came out in Brazil. And the worst part, knowing this was a big deal, that it was going to get tons of coverage, the Brazilian government tried to cover it up and spin it towards them by seizing passports of our Olympics and dragging them off airplanes because this needed to go to court, because they knew once it got into the mainstream media, they would never follow up and tell us what really happened. Ryan Lochte may not be the sharpest tool in the shed, but he's my champion. He's an American. Just because Ryan is not competing in the oppression Olympics doesn't mean that we should not stand up for our citizens and criticize the hell out of the mainstream media for throwing our people to the international wolves for their own political brownie points with the anti-American left. I'm talking to you, ESPN, ABC, MSNBC. I'm Ben Davies, this is Pure Hollywood. Alright, if you like this video and others like it, please consider becoming a premium member to The Rebel. That way you'll have first access to Pure Hollywood and the entire Rebel lineup.